The Los Angeles Rams are moving with purpose this offseason, and the front office is clearly focused on balancing immediate roster needs with long-term financial stability. From aggressive special teams additions to the complex reality of contract triggers for our franchise cornerstones, the landscape at the facility is shifting by the hour. We are seeing a flurry of activity that suggests a very clear philosophy regarding how this team intends to compete. Stay with me as we break down the latest moves, the financial architecture behind them, and the reality of trade rumors. The Rams have officially reinforced their roster with the signing of linebacker Grant Stewart, a move that signals a deeper commitment to special teams excellence under our new coordinator, Bubba Ventrone. This 2-year deal is more than just a depth signing. It is a calculated effort to stabilize a unit that plays a pivotal role in the field position battle. Grant Stewart is a high-motor player who understands the nuances of the third phase of the game, and his arrival brings a level of intensity that aligns perfectly with the culture being fostered in Thousand Oaks. When you look at the tactical deployment of personnel, Grant Stewart offers versatility. He is not merely a special teams ace. He is a player who understands gap integrity and has the lateral quickness to navigate through traffic, which is essential for the defensive schemes we expect to see implemented this coming season. The decision to bring him in for 2 years shows that the front office values his presence as a building block for the special teams room, providing a consistent veteran presence that can mentor younger players while making an immediate impact on coverage units. His time with the Lions provided him with significant experience in high-pressure situations, and bringing that kind of battle-tested confidence into our locker room is a major win. From a scheme fit perspective, Grant Stewart fills a role that is often overlooked by casual observers, but deeply respected by coaches like Bubba Ventrone, who prioritizes speed, discipline, and physicality above all else. This acquisition is a testament to the fact that the Rams are not taking any shortcuts in building a balanced team. By locking in a player with his specific skill set, the organization ensures that when the defense gets off the field, the transition to the special teams unit is seamless and aggressive. Fans should be excited about the tenacity he brings to the field, as his style of play is infectious and sets a tone that ripples through the entire team. This signing is a clear indicator of the team's internal strategy to win the margins, which is where many NFL games are ultimately decided. As we look at the composition of the roster, it is clear that every signing is part of a larger plan to maximize output across all 3 phases of the game. But that is not the only situation developing right now as the front office navigates complex salary cap waters. If you are enjoying this deep dive into the latest Rams news, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily updates. Your support helps us bring you the best inside information available. The financial architecture of the Los Angeles Rams has reached a critical juncture this week, as contract triggers for several key figures have officially vested, ensuring significant salary commitments for the 2026 season. At the center of this, of course, is Matthew Stafford. The decision to solidify his future by guaranteeing his salary is a clear statement from the front office regarding his role as the cornerstone of this offense. When you analyze the contract of Matthew Stafford, you are looking at more than just numbers. You are looking at a commitment to a championship window that remains wide open. The vesting of these guarantees provides clarity for both the player and the team, allowing everyone to focus entirely on the upcoming campaign without the distraction of looming uncertainty. This move is a strategic reflection of how much value the organization places on his leadership, his arm talent, and his ability to operate this complex scheme at an elite level. Beyond Matthew Stafford, we have seen players like Alaric Jackson, Davante Adams, and Nate Landman reach their own contract milestones. This is a massive weekend for the locker room culture because it reinforces the trust between the players and the front office. Alaric Jackson has proven to be a vital piece of the offensive line puzzle, and seeing him secure his position within the team's long-term financial plans is a sign of stability for our protection units. Davante Adams, meanwhile, continues to be a focal point of our offensive production, and his contract status is a massive indicator of how the team plans to attack opponents in the passing game. Nate Landman rounds out this group as a player who has shown significant growth and reliability, proving that the coaching staff is willing to invest in homegrown talent. The implications for the salary cap are significant, requiring careful management, but the organizational philosophy here is simple. You pay your core players to ensure continuity. By locking in these guarantees, the Rams are avoiding the type of annual contract drama that can derail a team's focus. This is about providing the coaching staff with the stability they need to build a cohesive unit that understands the system inside and out. Looking ahead, this move dictates how the team will approach future free agency windows and draft classes, as the financial landscape is now set for the next few years. It provides a blueprint for how the front office intends to balance the roster, ensuring that we remain competitive while maintaining the flexibility to address needs as they arise. This is the hallmark of a front office that plans with vision and precision, always looking toward the horizon while securing the foundation of the current squad. As we analyze these contract situations, it is natural to wonder how this impacts the potential for further roster adjustments and high-profile acquisitions. The conversation surrounding Davante Adams has been one of the most intense narratives of the offseason, with reports confirming that the Rams explored the possibility of a trade before ultimately committing to his continued tenure with the club. When you hear about a team pursuing an elite talent like Davante Adams, you have to look at the motivation behind that potential move. The organization was clearly evaluating every avenue to enhance the offensive ceiling of this team. Jay Brown, the reality is that the Rams ultimately chose to invest in the talent they already have on the roster. The fact that Davante Adams received his roster bonus is the ultimate signal that he remains a central figure in the team's offensive identity for the foreseeable future. This situation provides us with a fascinating look at how the front office approaches roster construction. They are not just sitting back, they are constantly evaluating the market to see if there is a move that can elevate the team from a contender to a champion. The pursuit of Davante Adams speaks volumes about the team's ambition. Even if a trade did not materialize, the mere exploration of the possibility shows that the leadership is willing to push the boundaries and challenge the status quo. For the fans, this might feel like a whirlwind of rumors, but it is standard operating procedure for a front office that is aggressive in its pursuit of excellence. The rejection of rumors regarding his departure is a strong signal of confidence from the coaches and the general manager. They understand that the chemistry between the quarterback and his primary targets is what drives success in this league, and keeping Davante Adams in the fold is essential for maintaining that rhythm. From a tactical standpoint, keeping him allows for the continuity of the passing game, which is the lifeblood of our offense. It allows the coordinators to build upon existing concepts rather than having to reinvent the wheel with a new receiver. This decision speaks to a desire for stability, as the team looks to build on the foundation of the previous season. As we move forward, the focus will remain on how the current personnel can execute the offensive scheme to its fullest potential. The speculation regarding Davante Adams may have died down, but the lessons we learned about the front office's willingness to be bold remain. This is a team that is not afraid to explore every option, and that mentality is exactly what you want when you are chasing a title. We will keep a very close eye on how this offense takes shape as we move closer to the start of the season. But for now, the status of our star receiver is set, and the path forward is clear. The Rams are clearly positioning themselves for a serious run, with key contract stability and strategic roster moves defining this offseason. Whether it is adding depth like Grant Stewart or solidifying the core with players like Matthew Stafford and Davante Adams, the goal is transparent: winning. I want to hear from you. With the roster taking shape, do you think the team is in a better position than they were last year to make a deep playoff push? Or do you believe more moves are needed to push them over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next report.